We're going to be taking a look at the very first teaser for Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 6 and taking a first, never-seen-before look into the story of the next Fortnite season, which will be tying in Batman comic books with the history and the story behind the secret of the Zero Point in Fortnite. This builds upon the information I talked about in a video just a few days ago here on the channel, and in case you missed it, we are getting an event of some form leading into the next season. Safe to say, there's a lot going on in this video. If you guys are excited for the next season, glad there's an event that's actually going to be happening, smash the thumbs up button. Let's get excited together here. But whilst you're down there, don't forget to subscribe. Everything new is always covered here first, so turn notifications on. Popping code Ali in the Fortnite store. It just takes a few seconds. All of these guys have done it, and if you do it as well, let me know. You can get a shout out. Pop it in now. Codes do disappear after 2 weeks. You may not realize that you don't have a code entered with a new Fortnite season and Battle Pass just about to come out. Entering it now is more important than ever. Now, before we take a look at the very first teaser that has gone live for the next season, the big thing that has been happening in-game ever since the last Fortnite update is the destabilization of the Zero Point. Agent Jonesy has obviously been going in between tons of different gaming worlds, taking hunters and characters into Fortnite to make sure that we, the other Fortnite players, don't escape out of the Zero Point and get out of the loop. As a result of Agent Jonesy going back and forth and using his little mini portal, the Zero Point has essentially started to break down. It's not in a good state, and the last time we saw it like this was at the end of the very first chapter. So things could be going horribly wrong very soon. I've got a huge video putting all of my thoughts together about the Zero Point in Season 6. It will be coming tomorrow, so make sure you subscribe. It's going to be a big one, and there will be things in there that will definitely blow your mind. In case you missed it yesterday, some fantastic news. We're getting a brand new experience that will be leading us into the next season. We're used to seeing live events, which are always incredible, typically happen a few days before the season starts. This time, however, a little bit different. We're actually going to be getting a solo experience, which will see us watch a trailer and a cinematic leading into a playable experience named the Zero Point Crisis that will be playable as soon as we boot up Season 6 next Tuesday when Season 6 drops. That is on March the 16th, and will almost act as a finale for the story that's been going on with all of the hunters and the portals within this season, and leads into whatever big things are going to be happening next in Season 6. A few days ago here on the channel, we talked about the fact that Batman, Gotham City, and the DC universe will be massively tied into the storytelling of the next season. It doesn't mean it will necessarily be the theme or the Battle Pass characters we'll get next season, but it will be a part of the storytelling process. This will be done through 6 Batman comic books, and it will be the story of how Batman, Harlequin, and other DC characters will end up in the Fortnite world and how they go on to discover some crazy secrets about the Zero Point, the Loop, and more. I'm going to warn you, there are big spoilers in this video. It doesn't give away everything, but it's definitely more than I ever thought we'd find out about these DC comic books and the Fortnite story at this stage in the game. But an article online has gone ahead and posted the synopsis, so like the summary of every single one of the 6 episodes online. I'm going to go through them briefly. As I said, there aren't huge spoilers, but it does tell us a lot about things that are going to be happening literally over like the next 3 months. The next season will of course have Batman, but we've already got him in game. So instead, we're going to be getting a new version of Batman. Batman's going to be getting stuck in the loop, and he's going to start to warp and change with the Zero Point and turn into a new version of Batman, which we can unlock if we get every one of the 6 comic books as they're released, entered all the DLC codes. We can see the basis of how Batman will look for this version here. He just hasn't fully undergone all of the changes yet. So I'm sure he'll have, like, I don't know, Zero Point parts or shards coming out of him. He's going to look awesome for sure. Going through the 6 comic book synopsis quickly. For episode 1, this will be going live on April the 20th. A crack splits the sky above Gotham City, a tear in reality itself. The rift pulls a dark knight into a bizarre and unfamiliar world with no memory of who he is or where he came from. Batman has been drawn into Fortnite. As our hero fights to recall his past and escape an endless loop of chaos and struggle, he'll come face to face with the likes of Renegade Raider, Fish Sticks, Bandolier, and more. While the world's greatest detective strives to make sense of a strange new world, he'll uncover the shocking truth about the island, what lies beyond the loop, and how everything is connected to the mysterious Zero Point. Uncover secrets never before revealed in-game or anywhere else. Every fan of Batman, Fortnite, stunning art, and edge-of-your-seat excitements won't want to miss the caped crusader facing off against Fortnite champions on the island in a desperate attempt to save not only himself, but other familiar faces from the DCU and perhaps the multiverse itself. Sounds like a lot is going on there. This is going to be the tie between not only Fortnite's world, DC's world, Marvel worlds, but all of the worlds together, and how Fortnite is literally connected with everything as as Epic Games like to call the Multiverse. For comic book number 2, Batman is trapped on the island, unable to speak. We know that when you go on the island, that happens to you. His memory's gone, having to fight to survive against the deadliest warriors of countless worlds. Can even the world's greatest detective, aka Batman, escape this trap when time itself resets every 22 minutes? So the Fortnite world resets every 22 minutes. I mean, technically, actually, games go on for longer than 22 if you heal off in a storm, but that's the official information that Fortnite telling us. 22 minutes, we get a reset, and a new Battle Royale game begins. And will the presence of someone else from Gotham City, a familiar feline, help or hinder his efforts? Especially when they don't remember each other at all. I think we can safely say it's probably Catwoman. In another life, they were enemies, friends, partners, but here on the island, can they do anything but battle to the death? Let's not forget, once you're on the island, you can't speak, you start to lose your memory, everything goes crazy. For comic book number 3, Batman versus Snake Eyes, that's it. You heard us, Batman versus Snake Eyes. Apparently this is super hyped up, by the way. Yes, that's Snake Eyes. World collide on the island as G.I. Joe's unstoppable ninja clashes with the Dark Knight. Can either of them win when neither can escape? Will Batman remember he's got to find a way back to Catwoman, all while trying to get back to Gotham City? And what the heck is Harlequin doing here? Oh, and in case we forgot to mention, Batman is fighting Snake Eyes. That sounds like there's gonna be a big battle or some sort of awesome trailer when that kicks off in game. For comic book number 4, Batman has broken free of the loop and the endless cycle of combat. How that happens, we don't know. This is when it's gonna get exciting. Now free to explore the island without limitation, the world's greatest detective will discover secrets about the world of Fortnite never before revealed in the game or anywhere else. And one thing, he's not alone. Not only is he met by a rogue faction of Fortnite bandits who have also escaped the loop, Eternal Voyager, Bandaletti, Magnus, Fishstick, and a few others. There's someone else trapped who is trying to get free from the world of Fortnite, someone deadly. Will Batman recognize his familiar hunter for hire? And more importantly, will he trust him? Just because Batman's out of a loop doesn't mean fighting is over. So the fact they managed to break out of a loop is going to be huge. And that's going to be about 8 weeks, 2 months into the season. We'll find out more about that. And apparently the hunter for hire is this guy, a potential another skin collaboration called Deathstroke from the DC universe as well. He looks awesome, he looks mean, which means definitely more collab skins coming. Moving into the final 2 comic books, in comic book number 5, Batman, Catwoman, and the unlikely band of renegade Fortnite fighters make their way deep into the underground complex of the island. In a desperate hunt to escape the loop, they'll explore areas never seen before, with secrets discovered only by the world's greatest detective. Along the way, they'll fight for their lives, uncover revelations in the history and the inner workings of Fortnite, and face a betrayal from one of their own as our story hurtles towards its explosive conclusion. This is huge. I'm so glad this doesn't give away too much information, but it definitely tells us a lot. My theory for this is that Batman and all of the people that have escaped the loop at this point in the story and next season actually go underground. So be it through the bunkers that have always been there, be it through a lot of the underground IO parts of the map that were added in this season, they start to discover the inner workings, and which I believe is probably tied to the Imagined Order. All of this will be explained next season when this comic book drops. For the final comic book, it all comes down to this. Batman and Catwoman have one chance to get back to their own world, but to do so, they'll have to return to the non-stop battle on the island and retrieve someone who's the key to their escape, Harlequin. But she's not gonna go quietly. And who's behind the world-shattering events of our story? You'll find out. And the implications for both Fortnite and the DC universe will be huge. Oh my gosh. So as I said, a lot of information, thankfully no specifics. We'll find that out as the next season starts to roll out, which I'm so excited for. You know I love the Fortnite story, and these comic books have got me so hyped. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for the very first teaser that we've had for Season 6, take a look on screen here. This was discovered via an Xbox leak. Official image tying into the next Fortnite season. It seems basic. It doesn't seem like much. And I'd have to say, taking a deeper look at this, I can confirm that the next Fortnite season's battle pass will be based upon tomato ketchup and mustard. No, I'm kidding. That's just a troll. All that we can see from the obvious point of this is obviously the red and yellow, but Fortnite love to hide secrets in there. I've gone into Photoshop and I'm going to go ahead and start messing with this picture a little bit. Oh, yes. Look at this. So what we're seeing here seems to be grid lines. Grid lines most commonly referred to within the Fortnite world, obviously, as the grid lines on the Fortnite Battle Royale map. And the only, or the biggest other thing that seems to be out of place here is this shape right here. Is this a glider? Is this something scary coming to the Fortnite island? Is this even a new part of the Fortnite map potentially tying into the grid system of Fortnite? Either way, this has definitely been hidden in this teaser image, but I'm telling you, it is super cryptic, and Fortnite aren't making it easy working out what the heck is meant to be. If you guys have any ideas, do let me know, and with the first teaser now live, there's no doubt going to be many more over the next few days, and we're so close to the launch of Season 6. Let me know what you think of all of this information. Don't forget, official Allier merch, including hats, hoodies, awesome t-shirts, and more, and free backgrounds for your phones can be found down below at allier.shop. So much is happening. More videos on screen here, including more details on other things we've mentioned in this video. Click to see more. I'll see you over there, guys. Season 6, it's oh so close.